The final piece of paperwork that will need to be completed for the Muskego Norway School District's Career Internship Program is a skills assessment checklist. On page 1, the student's name will be filled out for you. The YA coordinator's information will be filled out for you as well, school district, the consortium, and the date, as well as the level of experience the students are in and the competency checklist areas that you will be filling out. Note, on the bottom, I filled out 338 total hours to be employed. This is the minimum hours for the 2019-20 school year due to the COVID pandemic that students must have completed. If you would like to adjust this to a higher number because students have worked more hours within your company, feel free to do so at this time. I will also have your company name. Please put in your telephone number behind your company name. The next page is where we will need your signature. If you can print this off, fill this page out only manually, scan it back in, that would be the preferred method, just so we have your signature on file. If you do not have the ability to scan the paperwork back in, you can print it off, fill it out, take a picture, and then send that picture back in as well. If you do not have the ability to print off, just go through the information and type in the boxes accordingly, and we'll accept that for your signature during this time in this pandemic, since we cannot get you a hard copy. As we scroll down, we will have this narrowed down to the pages you need to fill out. Each competency area will have a core set of skills that will need to be met, safety, and then a fundamental rating area. Please go through each area. Check the box that most appropriately fits the student's skill sets and working with you throughout this year. Please note that if a student were to get a 1 on any one area, they would not get the certification or the skill sets. 1s would be for students that are on the verge of being fired or are no longer employed with you. You should rate the students as a 2 or higher so that they can get the state certification upon completion of this program. You will also be sent a quarter evaluation. This will be the area if you feel a student is weaker and needs to grow and improve on, that you would rate them at a lower scale or setting. So again, please check our students 2 or higher if they are still working with you at a satisfactory level. Please, as you start to read through these, do not overanalyze these issues. One thing for our manufacturing partners is it says focus on our customer needs. Students may never actually interact or work with a customer, so an employer may say, well, we don't do this, and they would leave this blank. But if the student is making a product for a customer and making sure it is done correctly in a high quality fashion so that it meets your company needs to meet your customer needs, they would be meeting this needs. So read these very carefully, and if you have any questions about these, don't hesitate to reach out to Mr. Mickleg. Continue through each page that you have for the competencies to checklist, and then on the last page, there is a note for additional certifications, training, seminars, and projects. If a student had completed additional trainings or certifications with you, you would note these at this time. So if a student worked within your company and got their OSHA 10 certification, please note this here. I know our healthcare industry partners have other certifications. If students did not get any additional certifications while working with you this school year, just leave this page blank. Once you are done, please do a save as, and then email this form back to Mr. Mickleg. Again, thank you for working with us, and as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to Mr. Mickleg.